Challenge Anywhere is a paid ticketed event designed to bring some of the fun of the in-person Journey events to anywhere in the world. This year, the main Journey event took place in Sendai, Japan. After it ended, all players, whether they purchased a Challenge Anywhere ticket or not, could redeem a promo code for some pre-Challenge Anywhere goodies. This rewarded players with 100 blue flower petals, 1 single-use slot, 1 expedition drone, and 1 special mission to complete. After destroying 3 mushrooms, a player would receive a mushroom recharge ticket as a reward, which really came in handy for the event this time.
Players could purchase a ticket for the Challenge Anywhere from July 30th all the way up until the last day of the event. As always, it's highly recommended to buy this on the web store where you can get better deals. This time, there was a bonus 300 coins, 300 red cosmos petals, and 3 mushroom recharge tickets compared to the in-game shop, which only gave 300 red cosmos petals as a bonus. It would have been nice if there were more pre-event missions available to ticket holders that would provide even more mushroom tickets, since mushroom challenges were the highlight of this year's event. Players also got a hold of the Challenge Anywhere hoodie and a selection of sun visors. This year's hoodie once again matched closely to the in-person event design, but with some slight differences, it did technically count as a different costume. This time, Gianni chose the rock visor while I chose red, making this our 4th selection out of the 7 types available. Hopefully next year, there will be a choice of ice Pikmin too.
The special missions unlocked the day of the event were essentially exactly the same as last year's Challenge Anywhere. First, by planting 3,000 flowers, this time red cosmos, it unlocked the Pikmin Bloom Journey Challenge Anywhere 2025 badge. Second, we had to swipe down in 5 big flowers yet again this time. In doing so, we could get a gold ceiling for the yellow Rosette Decor Pikmin, which coincided with the one that made its debut in the Sendai Journey. One of our biggest criticisms of the event last year was that there needed to be more included compared to the cost of the ticket, as the whole event could be completed in about 20 to 30 minutes.
I think you could finish it in probably about 20 minutes.
Niantic delivered this year by including newly released festival mushrooms. These mushrooms had already made an appearance in Sendai, where players could join them unlimitedly and without needing a ticket as long as free tries remained. But since you can't use a bullhorn with these mushrooms, they needed to come up with a solution for those doing Challenge Anywhere in extremely rural areas.
Their solution to this was pretty awesome. They added global festival mushrooms representing 31 notorious cities around the world. Wait, notorious cities? Well, in a good way. The postcards specially made for this event with a mushroom theme were really cute and came with an image of each iconic location. These mushrooms would shuffle out over the weekend in groups of 6 or 7 every 12 hours. The mushrooms could be rejoined multiple times during their window, but once they switched out, that was it. That means that thousands of players could join them simultaneously. At least, that was the plan on paper. Due to the large influx of players when 9 AM rolled around in Japan's time zone, the servers ended up crashing quite a bit. To be honest, this really soured the first impression of the event, as trying to join any of these mushrooms would give error messages or network error messages which lasted several hours throughout the morning. The mushroom screen also immediately made my phone battery heat up tremendously. I ended up just giving up and doing the mushrooms later in the day after all the hype died down.
Like a lot of other players, we tried to match the Pikmin decor and flower type with each location when possible, many of which ended up with some really nice combinations, which you will see reflected in the postcards. Let's take a look at the first batch of mushrooms, which were 7 in all.
Hawaii. A state of the United States in the Pacific Ocean, blessed with rich natural beauty such as volcanoes and beaches. Honolulu and Waikiki attract many visitors each year.
Giza, an ancient city near Cairo, Egypt, world famous for its pyramids and the Sphinx, and designated a World Heritage Site.
Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Its old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the city is also known for its cultural ties to composer Chopin.
Tokyo, the capital of Japan. This major city is full of attractions, from Shibuya, a hub of youth culture, to Asakusa, rich in history and tradition.
Rovaniemi. Located in Finland's Lapland region, it's known for Santa Claus Village and Arctic nature experiences such as the Northern Lights.
Hong Kong, a city defined by its skyline and coastal night views. It has developed a unique culture blending East and West and is a major international hub for finance and trade.
Venice. Italy's city on water filled with historic buildings, canals, and gondolas that create a dreamlike atmosphere. The issues experienced during Challenge Anywhere really shined a light on a lot of the underlying problems the game has had for years now, but I'll save the majority of that for another video. As troublesome as the server issues were, we do think that Niantic had a good solution, which was to extend the event for an additional day the following Monday and bring back those same festival mushrooms that were difficult to join on the first day. So in total, the event lasted from Friday, September 26th to Monday, September 29th. But these tickets weren't exactly cheap. For 1,600 yen, or the equivalent in your local currency, we really think that they should have taken better consideration in anticipating potential server issues before the event went live, and made sure that the game's performance was up to standards. That all said, these issues were really only a major problem the morning of the first day. Although the event was literally unplayable at that time, after that, everything went quite smoothly. So let's move over to Gianni and Gianni to see how they plan to partake in the event. Take it away, Gianni.
Hello, today is Saturday, September 27th, and we are not live whatsoever from Cebu Island in the Philippines for the 2025 Pikmin Bloom Challenge Anywhere event.
No, don't you mean we're not live whatsoever from Akita, Japan, not the Philippines?
No, look at my background, it's the Philippines.
Look at my background, it's so clearly Japan.
Stop fooling around and get over here.
Okay. Well, to tell you the truth, we actually had to do the Challenge Anywhere event separately this year because Gianni had some personal matters to attend to here in the Philippines, and she actually ended up leaving before me. But as you can see, I'm here now.
And luckily, since it was Challenge Anywhere, we literally could do it anywhere.
Yeah, and we took full advantage of that this time. Well, first of all, let's go see what past Gianni was up to over in Japan. Hello. It is Saturday morning, and to celebrate today's Challenge Anywhere event, I'll be going on a solo adventure. Well, okay, I'll have Rocky Boy with me. So today's journey will be divided into two parts, the challenge part and the anywhere part. For the challenge part, I will be hiking a mountain. And for the anywhere part, I've come all the way here to Wakimoto Station in Oga to once again hike Kampuzan Mountain, which you may remember from a previous Community Day video. My goal for today is to not only complete the special Challenge Anywhere missions, but also to hopefully finally find the last rock Pikmin I need to complete my mountain decor set, which I've been hunting for so long now. Today's journey already has not been an easy one. I've had to take several trains, and it's another 2-hour walk from here to the top of Mount Kampuzan. So I gotta get going and start swiping down on 5 big flowers to unlock my yellow Rosette Decor. So why don't we get going here and swipe down on the first one, Wakimoto Station, to start the day. Let's go.
Here's the first batch of mushrooms for Saturday, which did not have any reappearances later on, meaning this is our one chance to get them. From now on, they'll swap out in groups of 6.
Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, a sophisticated city attracting attention for Nordic design, cuisine, and its reputation as an environmentally advanced city.
Central Australia, the red earth heart of Australia's interior, where vast nature coexists with the spiritual culture of the First Nations peoples.
Istanbul, Turkey's largest city, bridging Asia and Europe. Its historic buildings and multicultural atmosphere give it a unique character.
Seoul, the capital of South Korea, a major metropolis where historic sites like Gyeongbokgung Palace and Bukchon Hanak Village stand alongside trendy areas such as Myeongdong and Hongdae.
Siem Reap, a city in northwestern Cambodia, serving as the gateway to the UNESCO World Heritage Angkor ruins. Visitors can also enjoy night markets and traditional dance, making it a lively center of history and culture.
London, the capital of the United Kingdom, London captivates visitors with its world-famous landmarks and vibrant entertainment, including musicals.
So I had actually heard that using the auto bloom feature to automatically make a big flower bloom by using petals actually counts towards the swipe 5 big flowers special mission. So I gave it a try, and to my surprise, it actually counts twice. Once when you initially inject the petals to make it bloom, and then one more time after it's bloomed, you can then swipe it again. So that's already 3 out of 5 down. I'm actually gonna save the last 2 for when I make it to the top of the mountain, which, by the way, I finally arrived at the foot of the mountain. It's another hour hike to the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blooming some red cosmos petals and see if I can maybe time it to get the badge maybe halfway up the mountain or maybe all the way up. Let's go. It's really starting to get steep now, and I've completely lost signal, which is why I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the badge going up or not, since you need signal in order to plant flowers, but I do know that there's signal again at the top of the mountain, so I'll have to just keep going. In terms of the mushrooms, I do want to get all 31 of these unique mushroom designs. That's about to roll over in another 2 hours, but luckily I've already cleared all of them for the morning, so I'll get those, and I'm not too worried about that. If you take advantage of the redo day on Monday, it's actually only 19 mushroom tickets, so actually not too bad to get the full 31 cities. I got a long way to go still, so let's go.
Let's check out the next group of mushrooms which became available at noon.
Bali, a popular resort island in Indonesia, known for its beautiful beaches, rice terraces, traditional dance, and temples.
Machu Picchu, an Incan citadel high in the Peruvian Andes. Its enigmatic ruins, together with the surrounding jungle, are designated a World Heritage Site.
Santorini, a Greek island in the Aegean Sea, famous for its stunning views of white houses with blue roofs. Its volcanic character also gives rise to unique wines and hot springs.
Cologne, an ancient city on the Rhine in western Germany, home to the UNESCO World Heritage Cologne Cathedral. It harmoniously blends history with modern life.
Kyoto, an ancient capital of Japan with over 1,000 years of history. Tourists flock here to admire its numerous temples and shrines every season.
San Francisco, a port city on United States West Coast, famous for the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island, and known for its diverse cultures. Wait a second, hold it right there. What's that? As some keen-eyed people pointed out on Reddit, that isn't the Golden Gate Bridge, nor is it San Francisco. Apparently, some people found the image on Shutterstock where it was mislabeled. The image incorrectly features the 25 de Abril Bridge in Lisbon instead of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. After seeing that, some people, myself included, contacted Niantic and they actually took the time to rectify the situation. Anyone who messaged the in-app support and requested to have the postcard changed to the correct image could do so up until the end of October. I did, and it took about a week for it to update to the corrected version that you can see here. The Pikmin even retained their original poses and everything. It definitely had me fooled, so nice job to those who spotted the error.
Well, finally I made it. Check out that beautiful, beautiful view behind me. I have officially crossed over from isolated forest to the isolated mountain on the detector, but I'm not going to use the detector just yet. It's going to be used as a last resort. First I'll try the life log trick, and then just walking around up here, and then if I don't get rock Pikmin before it's time to leave, then I'll start dumping my detectors, and hopefully I'll get it today, please Niantic. But luckily I did have enough signal coming up here that I actually ended up getting the badge just as I opened it at the top here. So that's my 4th journey badge. They look really nice all in a row there. So yeah, this one is paired with the Sendai, and then before then it was the Challenge Anywhere 2024, and before then Tokyo Dome. So now 4 beautiful badges. They look so great in a line there. Well, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna stop for lunch, and then I think I just need a break. It was a really tough climb, but I'm so proud of myself. I made it here. this little corner of the mountain actually has somewhat decent signal, so I decided, well, now's as good a time as any to do the life log trick. So I took a picture, first picture of the day, first picture in the life log of the day. I set the location up here on the mountain, somewhere I thought it wouldn't pick up like roadside or something. And then I lost signal, and it was just kind of sitting there, giving me the white circle of doom. And then I got it. I got the rock seedling. Mountain Decor set, finally, after over a year, finally it's complete. And I know the exact reason why. As I said, I was trying to save my detector use for the day, but just in case I needed to use it, I brought this detector, the real detector we made for the journey in Sendai, for good luck. And I don't know if you know this, but it's actually impossible to not get the seedling that you need if you're holding on to the real world detector. So that's why I had such good luck today. Now all that's left is to get the yellow Rosette Decor. So I'm gonna head to the very top of the mountain there and get the final nectar swipe I need for that. Let's go. That was a lot of walking, but I have officially just now made it to the very top of Kampuzan. Well, okay, I'm alone, so I had to go set the camera, but you know, I'm here now, and that's what's important. Unfortunately, there's only a mushroom up here. There's no big flower, and I need still to swipe one more. But luckily, with the auto bloom feature, you can actually do this somewhat remotely. So I can actually access the big flower that's just down that ways a little bit. And by doing so, and injecting it with the petals, I now finally have unlocked the seedling for my yellow Rosette Decor Pikmin. So I went ahead and plucked that, and guess who was just born? That's right, it's Gianni Jr. Now, speaking of Gianni, why don't we go ahead and see what she's been up to in the Philippines?
As opposed to Johnny's nature walk, I started my day indoors. I was happy to spend time with my friends who welcomed me home with a cake, and then I was off to my solo adventure. Since it was a rainy morning, I chose to go to a nearby mall. It had been a while since I'd been there, so a lot of things changed. For example, the first big flower I swiped was this guiltless goodness sign. The signal was terrible and I couldn't find exactly where it was. I even asked the security guards, but they also had no idea. So here are some Philippine native goods instead. I went outside for a bit to bloom and swipe the Jeepney Bay Terminal flower. Jeepneys are a popular mode of transportation in the Philippines. If you ever visit, you should try riding one. Next up was the Island Souvenir Shop, and as the name implies, it's the perfect place to grab some souvenirs. My last stop indoors was this hallway photo installation. In the Philippines, many of the in-game photos don't match what actually exists in real life, so I hope these get updated soon. The weather was finally better, so I stopped by Mactan Shrine, a memorial park that exhibits the monument of Lapu-Lapu, who is considered the Philippines' first hero. Finally, I decided to go up Busai Mountain. Just like Johnny, I earned my badge by the time I reached the peak. Pinky Girl and I enjoyed the view and the beautiful sunset together. There weren't any flowers to bloom up here though. That's why my last swipe of the day was the Pueblo Verde abstract wall mural, which currently features Lapu-Lapu himself, though it's different in-game. With the final swipe, I plucked Johnny Jr. and successfully completed the event. Last year, we featured Joelle from Canada who made her own Pikmin hats to celebrate with. This year, it looks like she was able to get a group together again. Skipping through the streets and planting flowers, now that's the best way to complete the missions. They made custom tote bags decorated with Pikmin too. Back over to you, Johnny.
I love Kampuzan. I love the view. I love the strong winds. I love all the wonderful memories I've made coming here now 4 times. It is not only my favorite place in all of Akita, but perhaps even in all of Japan. I just love it here so much. And to celebrate my triumph of coming up here and completing the event today, I've used the Auto Bloom feature to collect 5 Challenge Anywhere themed postcards with Gianni Jr. Featured in them. So if you'd like one of these, just check the pinned comments, add me as a friend. If we're already friends in game, just mention your in-game name and I'll send one your way. First come, first serve, the first 5. If we're not friends yet, please do not leave your friend code because YouTube thinks it's a phone number and will block your comment. But anyway, I'm just so happy. So happy to be here. So tomorrow we have 12 more mushrooms on Sunday. Why don't we take a look at those, and I'm gonna make my way down the mountain.
Tekapo, a lakeside town in New Zealand, designated a dark sky reserve and famed for some of the world's most beautiful stargazing.
Juthan, an old town in the mountains of Taiwan, where tea houses and street stalls line cobblestone slopes. Rows of red lanterns create a charming view day and night, making it a popular destination.
New York, United States' largest city and a hub of finance, art, and fashion. Famous sites include the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, and Central Park.
Rio de Janeiro, a major port city of Brazil, home to beaches like Copacabana and famous for hosting one of the world's 3 major carnivals.
Tarangire National Park, a national park in Tanzania known for elephants, diverse wildlife, and iconic baobab trees. In the dry season, many animals gather along the riverbanks.
Barcelona, a Mediterranean city in Spain, home to Gaudi's Sagrada Familia and the unique culture of Catalonia. Being in an earlier time zone than most, it was so much fun waiting for the mushroom window to change and see what new cities we would get, especially ones that we had actually visited in the past. Sunday at noon was the final batch, so let's go see what we got. Marina Bay, Singapore's iconic Bay Area, home to the famous Merlion statue and a hub for both tourism and business.
Chefchaouen, the blue city nestled in the mountains of northern Morocco. Its houses, painted blue, create a fantastical landscape known as the Blue Pearl of Morocco.
Geiranger, a village in Norway's World Heritage Fjord region, known as a base for cruises that offer breathtaking views of the Geiranger Fjord's dramatic scenery and waterfalls.
Paris, the capital of France, symbolized by the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and the streets along the Seine, a world center of art and cuisine.
New Delhi, the capital of India, serving as a center of economy and culture. Historic landmarks and diverse communities make it a vibrant city.
Sendai, the largest city in Tohoku, known as the City of Trees. It was also the host of Pikmin Bloom Journey 2025 Sendai. I thought it was a really nice touch to end things where this whole journey originally began, giving us a chance to remember all the good times we had at the event in Sendai. Come Monday, we saw the reappearance of the 7 mushrooms that originally debuted on the first day, but there's something to keep in mind if they make a return next year. Any mushrooms that were started before the end of the event but finished after midnight of the last day would result in a postcard with a regular background instead of the Challenge Anywhere mushroom design. After discussing this with our contact at Niantic, this was intentional. It's cool in a way to have some of these postcards with the normal backgrounds, but I think this caught many players by surprise who wanted the special design instead. If this is kept in for next time, hopefully there will be some kind of warning put out on the blog. Now that Gianni and I have completed the event, we can finally give some feedback for this year and answer the big question: is it worth the cost of the ticket? Although it had a rough start, the event was much improved from last year. The addition of the festival mushrooms really encouraged players to check in over the whole weekend, whereas last year the whole thing could be completed in a matter of minutes. If you like collecting decor and postcards, I think it was definitely worth it. That said, when we compare the Challenge Anywhere to the actual journey in Sendai, it still really pales in comparison. There was so much to do and see in Sendai, both physically and in-game. And although the ticket is more expensive for the live event to reflect this, what you can experience in person is simply exponentially more impressive. For those uninterested in collecting postcards, there wasn't a whole lot of content to partake in for Challenge Anywhere.
There are 2 main things we'd really like to see added for next time, which we think would result in a lot more ticket sales. First, as we mentioned last year, there really should be questline dialogue for the Rosette Decor like we saw in the actual journeys. Even if it's more generic, it would give some much needed charm instead of simply receiving it like a regular reward. Second, some of the bonuses involved with Sendai's 2-day active pass really should have been made available for Challenge Anywhere. There could even be some new ones, such as the ability to receive double postcards. That way, players would be more likely to share them with friends instead of holding on to them.
As a bonus, if Niantic wants to be extra generous, an additional mission to unlock one more exclusive Pikmin would be fantastic. For example, a gold present sticker or photo button. Often, many of the rarest decors in the game are kept locked to events in Japan and then slowly drip-fed in limited quantities to the rest of the world. Giving anyone a chance to collect them in a global event like this would really help to alleviate the feelings many players have of being left out. After all, the whole purpose of Challenge Anywhere is to make everyone feel included in the fun of the live events, isn't it? With all that said, let's go wrap this video up.
I'm so glad I was able to collect all 31 unique postcards.
Yeah, I ended up learning a lot about cities around the world.
And hopefully they'll add even more new cities next year. For example, the Philippines was not added. And also, I'm really hoping that they'll solve all these server issues that we had this time.
I wonder where next year's adventure will bring us.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I really enjoyed my solo adventure, so hopefully I'll be very far away from you again next year.
Hey, get back over to the Japan side.
Okay, fair enough. I deserve that. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along with us in our adventure today. And as always, until next time, see you.
See you.